everyone. I am still getting used to my new space here, and just for some of you that have mentioned it, I'm still going to use my the craft corner space to make videos, but this is just an additional place that is easier because I don't have to make as many adjustments. The craft area has a lot of things I have to do every time I make a video. I won't go into it all, but just anyway, this space I don't really have to do a lot of extra things. So I got some garden flowers from lilacs, and these are really nice. It's a variety of tulip, I guess, but I didn't plant them. They were just bulbs that were here when we bought the house. So it smells really nice. And I've been saving things up because I haven't been really making videos, but I've been saving up like spring magazine. I have a bunch of spring issues of magazines. This one is Magnolia, and it's a new subscription. I thought I would try it out. So I haven't really looked at it yet too much. So let's see what is in it. I think it's kind of southern oriented. This new space is very tiny. This little desk is like, I don't know, I think it's 15 inches by 24 inches, something like that. It's pretty small. But, how much space do I need, really? Let's see, if I need more space, I can use the other parts of the house. So we've got a food section, design, balance, lifestyle. Letters from editor. Follow us into spring. Notes from Chip. Source book and manifesto. It's really beautiful photography. Olay Super Serum Body Wash. Get this out of the way. I don't know, is that better? Is that better or worse? I can't tell. So bear with me. I work out the bugaboos of this space, like where's the best place for the mic, etc. The best lighting. The sunsets west is approximately over there, kind of facing northwest here. So in the late afternoon, it gets the sun, which is really nice. Alright, that's where I want to take a vacation, right there. Maybe she's in Texas, I'm not sure. Pistachios. So the food section is featuring pistachios. pistachio ice cream. Cream puffs with pistachio filling. Yummy, yummy. So the espresso maker is the original one. Well, some of the original ones my grandmother has. Used to use these. You put it on the stove. Pistachio pavlova and lemon bars with pistachio crust. And then these are pistachio shortbread cookies. I should try something because I like pistachio quite a bit. Maybe the cake or the cookies. Pavlova, I'm not sure exactly what that is. It's not as common in the US, I don't think. I hadn't even heard of it till 20 years ago. Some kind of cake. This one has a ton of egg whites. Rooted and romantic. A thoughtful renovation grounded in natural materials strikes a balance between old and new in this 1890s folk Victorian. It's pretty. A desperate need for a working vent hood finally spurred the kitchen renovation. Tiffany and her husband Wayne, along with their two young daughters, live in a 130-year-old home in Georgetown, Texas. Every time they cooked, the smoke alarm went off. Once it was the middle of winter, she says. We had to open the back door and a raccoon came in, Tiffany says. So that's the kitchen. A lot of brown. I guess they redid the whole house because this is the bathroom. There's an ad for Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Very pretty. I don't know if you can see it because of all the lace pattern, which is kind of pretty. I like it. Sunday Slowdown. Laid back ideas to encourage you. Life can often feel pressing and demand much of us, but if we hold one day a week for things that give us life, we'll be better set for what's ahead. So do you have one day a week that you can make it your day? The Silk Road, Swedish design. your time. So here's a list of things you can do on your special day. Trim some fresh branches and create a tabletop arrangement for dinner. Watch a movie you loved as a child. Visit a local farm and wander around. Go rock climbing, running, or paddleboarding. Clear off a table and do a puzzle. Read an old favorite book. Take a long nap. Pull a chair into the sun and journal or read poetry or a coffee table book. I like the chair in the sun idea. Probably read a magazine. Deliver fresh donuts in the morning to a neighbor or a fire station. That's really sweet. Go to the water, creek, an ocean, a river. Explore. Write a letter, stamp it, and walk it to the mailbox. Spend a full afternoon raking, planting in the garden. Turn on an album and organize a space. Turn on an album. That's a funny way to put it. Find blank paper and sketch. Invite friends over to play card games. Use your hands. Paper mache. Build a birdhouse. Pick flowers. Make coffee in a new way. Try a French press, cowboy, or stove top. What is cowboy coffee? I don't know. They boil it in an aluminum pot. Let me know. Mow the grass. Offer to mow someone else's grass. That sounds like a chore. Getting a little overlapping with the chore here. Host a simple potluck so others can slow down too. So, what do you think of their advice? You want to pick one? Let's all pick one. Alright, if you're listening to this video, you have to pick one. It's the bargain. If you want to keep listening to the rest of it, you have to pick one, okay? Let me know in the comments. And I will pick one. Alright. Should I pick an easy one? Watch a movie, that's easy. Do a puzzle. I have a puzzle I need, but I haven't started. I like the idea of delivering donuts to a fire station. That would be neat. Let's see, sketch. I kind of like sketching. I haven't done it in a long time. Maybe I'll pick that one. Blank paper and sketch. I think I'll sit outside, so I'll combine this chair in the sun with the sketching. So I'm going to sit outside and sketch something in my backyard. Alright, just tell me what you're going to do. Okay, if you need to rewind to hear them over again. Uh-oh, there's a dog. Shoot. I can't get away from the dog. Where am I? Backyard of the front. This is facing the street level, and my craft corner faces the backyard. Gardening. A spring spotlight. The beauty in planting something new. These are, I'm not sure, are these roses? I don't really, no, they're not roses. Ranunculus? I don't know what these are. ranunculus, delicate ruffled blooms. Here's some pink ones. That's pretty. I love pink and white. Bird watchers have eyed the skies. So we're redoing our front yard. We took out the grass, and now I've put some rocks around, turned over the soil, and kind of put in the drip lines, and then I got a plant. And I'm going to put in some bird feeders and a bird bath. I have the bird bath in the bag, but I took out the feeders because we were getting little critters that I didn't really want in the backyard. But I think in the front will be okay. Rovia, I see the plants in the garden centers. These are hydrangeas. I've tried growing them different times, but I don't have a lot of luck. Oh, look at these. All these different bird houses, bird feeders. Really sweet. Worthy of display, a case for collecting evidence of the everyday. So this is using a display case with everyday objects, and kind of makes a nice artistic statement. Little tiny pictures, tiny little bell, piece of scraps of fabric, ticket stubs, some ferns, maybe a letter, postcard, a note, acorn, flower. So you could really put whatever you want. Kind of a cute idea. Here they did a little more formally. You can get these boxes actually with different number and different sizes of cubbies. I don't know what it's called. And then just put in your little objects. As you can see, all the little things in there are so cute. Little miniatures like that. Here's some more ideas. This is a theme of boating. You can do it based on a trip. Memorabilia. Kind of antique knickknacks and findings. This one is framed. Perfectly balanced. So this looks like it's a story or a journal. Excuse me. Savor a spring brunch. A simple gathering with a fresh menu can make way for connection. As the seasons shift and life picks up its pace, sometimes it can feel like we're carrying more than we can manage. But spring, with its vibrant but peaceful beauty, invites us to slow down, come together, and be replenished through meaningful connection. Time at the table offers a pause, and with brunch dishes that showcase the fresh flavors of the season, you can craft an experience that restores and delights. Let simplicity guide you as you pull what you have off of the shelf, invite people in, and focus on what truly nourishes body and soul. So here is the menu for your nice little brunch. Got midi Parmesan chive muffins, artichoke soup, caramelized onion frittata, asparagus and pickled radish salad, orange cream cake, and a kumquat and thyme sparkler. Well, that sounds like simplicity right there. Okay, my meals are I could make one of those things. That wouldn't be too hard. Mini Parmesan chive muffins. Those are probably very yummy. And not too hard to make, I would say. Artichoke soup that you can make ahead and reheat. I expect has leeks. Love leeks. Vegetable broth, Yukon Gold potatoes. Those sound good together for sure. Caramelized onion frittata, asparagus, and pickled radish. Do you have to pickle your own radishes? I've never seen pickled radishes. Yeah, they tell you how to pickle your radishes. Oh, there's yummy orange cream cake. Yeah, I could just whip that up in 15 minutes, of course. You know, the rule of thumb, when you look at a cookbook, and it says prep time, bake time, cool time. So oftentimes it breaks it down. Sometimes they just give you the whole time. So basic rule of thumb is double everything except the bake time. So the prep time says 40 minutes. It'll probably take you 80 minutes. This is my experience talking. Everything takes longer when you're doing it at home. They're doing it like in test kitchens, and they've got, every piece of equipment under the sun and little bowls. You pre-chop every little thing you need and, grate your zest. So just keep that in mind. Don't use those guys. Artful revival. Warm but whimsical renovation of this 1938 home in Los Angeles. Well, that's cute. I like the blue and white stripe. Very, I would say, a bit austere look, maybe. Not a super fan of that. So everything's beige and browns. That's pretty wild wallpaper there. Grow your own way. Growing your own herbs from spring through frost. So these are herbs you can try growing yourself. Got chives, dill, mint, lavender, cilantro. It says cilantro and coriander. It's the same thing. Lemongrass, sage, and oregano. sage and oregano. Not with very successfully though. I'm not a very good gardener. I don't have it. It takes a lot of patience sometimes. Oh, here's more parsley, rosemary, basil, and thyme. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? As soon as I read that, I thought of that. Table sittings, seasonally styled place sittings. That is super pretty, very feminine, tiny little pink and green. Really pretty. Pink checks. Here is a pale pink with a blue trim. It's got little beige and white checks. It's very sweet. And a kind of a woven red hair. This one is kind of earthenware look with a pink napkin. This tattersall check. Modern, practical, playful. White and blue. Oh, it's a nice, clean, classic look. Casual, rustic, and inviting. More natural fibers. This time it's green and gold and blue. Balancing act. How to adjust the dials of design to create spaces that feel just right. Oh, interesting. Key players. To identify how to adjust the volume on certain elements of a space, it helps to know what the elements are. Beautiful design will always be a balance of contrast across these categories. So we've got style, masculine versus feminine, character, old versus new, line, straight versus curved, color, muted versus bold, pattern, large and small scale, texture, hard versus soft. And it gives some different examples of how the things balance each other. Build your own bowl. Looks like bowls are very fashionable right now. Oh, this sounds good. Sweet and spicy peanut sauce noodles with veggies. That is one of my favorite things ever. Very colorful. Making me hungry. Here are all the recipes. There's the source book if you want to buy things that are in here. To find all the listings. Wedding color of the year is Verona Sunset. So if you're planning a wedding this year, apparently they're all going to be this color. would say burnt orange would be the best way I could describe it. Or maybe like a tomato cream soup. Oh, here's their manifesto, Magnolia Manifesto. I wonder if that's in every issue. Oh, they have shopmagnolia.com. You can get the green check bedding. That's the back picture. This young lady. She looks pretty young, I would say. She's probably a senior in high school. Or maybe she's a freshman in college. She's got a very ruffly dress. She's wearing, looks like ankle socks. Or is it meant to be? No, she's not getting married in that, is she? She does have a little man. And he is wearing this red suit. And he's got a motorcycle. He's on a motorcycle. Is he picking up to get married? That doesn't seem right. Boy, we should be wearing this little veil. And she's got some flowers. It actually looks like they might be getting married. Very interesting. It says, Savannah, the only thing that can upstage our city is you. Interesting. Visit Savannah.com. So this is an ad for the city of Savannah. So it's definitely the South. The magazine. I think I like the recipes. Some of the recipes, probably my favorite things, like the pistachio cake and the peanut sauce. Oh, and then those little, oh, the artichoke soup. That sounded good. Oh, my flowers are losing their sun. Put them a little closer. They're so pretty. Did you see anything you wanted to make? Okay.